Hi, Genki Call here with a tiny tutorial for you on the new reward tiers that came into the game with version 7.0. Now, have heard a little bit of confusion about people wondering why there are still only 12 reward tiers for the world event, and that is because the other events have special troops that will give us bonus points. Let me explain. First of all, let's head in to my handy dandy little list here. Hold on. So, as mentioned, the world events are exactly the same as they were before. Level tier, but up bump. Ah, there's a blooper for you. Stage 12 tier rewards only. Now, the rest of these that I'm about to go over all have 16 tiers. They are Invasion, Tower of Doom, Raid Boss, and Journey. Now, let me go over those. You can see on the screen the type of troop that's going to get you the bonus points. The Siegebreaker for Invasion, the Tower of Doom, the new Doomed weapon. Now, there have been changes to the Tower of Doom. From now on, the Tower of Doom, you have to use the color of the Tower of Doom for the weapon. For instance, we just had the yellow Tower of Doom, so next time we have Tower of Doom, maybe it's red. For the red Tower of Doom, you have to use a red weapon. You don't have to use the newest Doomed weapon. You can use any red weapon, but if you want double points, you have to use the newest Doomed weapon, but you only have to use it in the boss rooms. That's important. As far as Raid Boss and Invasion go, you have to use whatever troop that is in the shop. So, for instance, let's head back into the game. If we go into troops, and I don't remember which one we were just looking at, but we'll look up a Siegebreaker. Hold on. Siegebreaker. So all of these are Siegebreaker troops. There may be more than one Siegebreaker troop for a kingdom, and we'll just say Urskaya for this one. Let's say there's more than one. You have to use whichever one is currently in the shop in order to get the bonus for double points for the taking out the tower. So let's say you kill 4 towers. If you're using the Siegebreaker, you'll actually get points for 8 towers for killing those 4. You double it. So if there's 1, you'll get 2. If there's 4, you'll get 8. But you have to use the Siegebreaker. If there are towers, that's how you're going to do it. As far as the Godslayers go, the Godslayers, I know for sure that there is at least one kingdom that has more than one Godslayer in it, and I can't remember offhand. I have that in another video. I'll link that in at the end. You have to use whichever one it is. You have, on the early levels, when there's no tower, when there's no raid boss, then you don't have to use the new troop because you're not killing any of that particular troop that it's meant to kill. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. This is going to be a lot easier for me to explain once the actual events come up because I can give you the visuals better, but the bosses. Now also, for those that have not heard, no longer will we have Zul'Goth as our raid boss. Now we're going to have the Rask. The Rask is going to be our new raid boss, and he's in the Soul Forge right now. If you have been on Taran's World, you know there are a bunch of different kinds of Thrask, like Stormy Thrask for whatever. It will have slightly different spells, and instead of impervious, it will be invulnerable. Just like Raid Boss, we have different iterations of Zul'Goth, like Stormy Zul'Goth or Icy Zul'Goth. We have the same kind of thing with the Rask. So slightly different spells, but all will be invulnerable and all will insta-kill just like Zul'Goth did. Next up we have Journey, and those are the Pathfinders. You already know about the Pathfinders that you're going to get these extra miles for the Pathfinders because we've already been doing that. That is nothing new. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Hold on. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to go over as far as how to get the extra points. You should not have to spend any extra gems to complete the tiers in the shop because you're going to be getting double points for things, right? So don't panic about, now there are 16 tiers. How are we supposed to get enough points? Well, they have done that by forcing us to use the Siegebreaker, the Godslayer, the Pathfinder, the doomed weapon. We'll get the extra points as long as we're using those things. Yeah. Now, I bet you'd like to know what kind of things are on the reward tiers, and I have that information. It's nice to be a beta tester. Are you ready? Ah! I don't have Stage 13 on here, but this was from the Tower of Doom that we just did from my beta account, and this is an example of the kind of things we're going to get in the reward tiers. We've got a shiny key, cursed runes, orb of minions, Dragonite, Major Orb of Chaos, which is normal, and 4 shiny keys. Ooh, shiny. We love shiny things. I hope that this has been helpful and cleared some things up for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, let me know your criticisms. I love to hear the criticisms as well because it helps me become a better YouTuber for you. Also, if you have any questions. So have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!